My name is Gaula Shehade, and this is the regular body scan. I would like to invite you to come lie down on your bed or couch, preferably on a mat on the floor, making yourself comfortable, using a cushion on your head, loosening tight clothes, taking off shoes, using a blanket if it's comfortable. Your legs are extended, feet falling apart like an open book. The arms are alongside the body. And your face is relaxed as much as is possible at this moment. And then we bring the awareness, the attention to the points of contact with the surface below, such as with the heels, touching the floor, the mat, the lower legs, the upper legs, the buttocks, and the back, the shoulders, the arms, and the back of the head. This entire body as you lay here, pressing down on the floor, and the floor pressing up on the body. And at an out breath, sinking a little deeper into the mat. And then bring the attention to the breathing in the belly, the rise and fall of the belly with each in-breath and out-breath. And at the following in-breath, we bring the attention all the way down inside the left leg, all the way to the left big toe. Exploring sensations in the left big toe. Could be touch with textile socks or blankets. Or temperature, warmth or cold in the left big toe. A tingling or vibration. Or perhaps nothing at all. Perhaps there's nothing to be noticed at this moment, then that's fine too. Simply maintaining attention in the left big toe. And then the adjacent toes, from big to small. The contact of toes among each other. Or the space between them. And then to the sole of the foot, with the ball of the foot right under the toes, place where often callus can form on the foot. The middle of the sole of the foot. Sometimes a ticklish spot. And the heel of the left foot. Noticing that one point of pressure as the weight of the foot rests on the heel. And the top of the left foot. The skin, the muscles, the bones. And then to the left ankle. The joint, skin around the ankle. And the left lower leg. With the calf, perhaps a throbbing, pulsating of artery in the calf. And the shin bone and shin muscles right below the surface of the skin. And the left knee. And the kneecap. The somewhat coarse skin on the kneecap. The sides of the knee. And the back of the knee. And it's very well possible that while you are bringing your attention to the left knee, that other thoughts arise, taking you to different times, different places, As soon as you become aware of a thought, you gently, without judging yourself, come back to where we are. And in this case, the left knee. And explore sensations in the left knee. Stiffness, the softness, the heaviness, the pain, or relaxation, or tightness. And then the left upper leg. Movement of fluids under the skin, twitch in muscles, and then bringing attention to the entire left leg as a whole. You could imagine that you could breathe in all the way to the left toes and breathe out from the left toes all the way through the left leg up as you exhale. Breathing through your entire left leg. And then crossing over to the right leg and moving down all the way to the right big toe. And what sensations are there in the toe right now that can be noticed? The toe of the nail, the cushion. Any other toes of the right foot? And moving towards the ball of the foot, below the toes. Perhaps a different temperature than the toes. And then the middle of the foot. and the sides of the foot, and the heel. And the top of the foot, the Achilles, the right ankle, the ankle typically a spot that we hardly notice unless it gives us some kind of trouble. And what sensations are there now in the right ankle? And the lower leg, calf, the chin, shin bone, the sides, muscles perhaps bracing themselves, or continuous shift between tension and relaxation in muscles. Or sensing the temperature of the surface below. And the right knee. And somehow entering deeper inside the joint of the knee. Noticing sensations, perhaps of sharpness or dullness. The right upper leg. The thigh bone, the longest bone in the body, stretching between knee and deep inside the hip. And a mass of muscles around it. Then bringing the entire right leg in the field of awareness. And again, imagining you could breathe in all the way to the right toes. And breathing out from the toes upwards through the right leg. And the hip. At the back of the hip, the buttocks, tailbone and sacrum pressing on the floor or in your mat or couch. And the back, the entire back with the soft parts of the back, the spine, the back of the rib cage, the shoulder blades. Parts of the back that are in contact with the surface below, and other parts that are not. And along the way, you may notice that even though you would like everything to relax, and that there is still some tension in the body, then this exercise is really to bring this attention to whatever is just there, as it is already there, with acceptance, with kindness, with curiosity, exploring what is just there, exactly as it is. Is there anything to be noticed of the breathing at the back of the rib cage? And then moving to the belly. Full of delicate organs inside the belly. Digestion. Movement of fluids and air in the belly. Temperature of the skin of the belly. And the movement in the belly of the breath as you breathe in and you breathe out. the chest area, breasts, and the rib cage, inside lungs, expanding and contracting with the breath. And the heart. Anything there to be noticed of the heartbeat at this moment? And then moving attention into the left arm, all the way down to the fingertips, fingers and thumb of the left hand. Noticing the position of the fingers touching each other or the floor. The palm of the hand. Temperature, moisture in the palm. The back of the hand. And the wrist. The lower arm. Between wrist and elbow. Perhaps hair on the lower arm. And the elbow pressing below in the mat or the floor. And the upper arm. Strong muscles of the upper arm. And noticing thoughts that arise, perhaps stories, or one thought leading to another. As soon as you notice that your attention is elsewhere, no longer in the body, then you bring it gently back without giving yourself a hard time. It's the nature of mind to continuously manifest thoughts. And this exercise is about noticing the thoughts and steering the mind back to the body. And then attention to the left arm as a whole. Perhaps breathing towards the fingertips and breathing out from the fingertips upwards. And crossing over to the right arm and bringing awareness down to the fingers and fingertips, to the thumb, the palm of the hand, the back of the hand. Noticing the texture of the surface below the hand and the fingers. Softness or hardness. Temperature. And the wrist and lower arm. The elbow. Sometimes so sensitive, the elbow, if we bump into something. What are sensations in the elbow right now? And the right upper arm. And then the right arm as a whole. Breathing in all the way to the fingertips and breathing out from the fingertips all the way up. And then the shoulders with the neck in the middle. Place that can hold a lot of tension. Seeing if we can bring kind, gentle attention to the shoulders and the neck. Then the front of the neck, the throat. And the jaws. Chin. The mouth and lips. Perhaps going inside the mouth, the teeth, the tongue. The nose, nostrils, the entire length of the nose, and the eyes, the entire area around the eyes, the eyeballs, eyelashes, eyelids, the eyebrows, the forehead, an expression on the forehead perhaps, the temples, cheeks, the ears, the earlobes, the back of the head, the skin there, the pressure of the head laying on a cushion, and the top of the head, the fontanelle, and the crown of the head. And then bringing the attention to the entire body as you lay here. This entire body, full of sensations, full of movement and life. And if you like, you could imagine breathing in through the crown all the way down to the toes. And breathing out through the toes. And then breathing in through the toes all the way up to the crown, breathing out through the crown. And if you like, you could imagine breathing something in that may be helpful for you at this moment. And breathing something out that you would like to let go, release. So, for example, breathing in energy, and breathing out tiredness. Breathing in trust, and breathing out worry. Breathing in self-love, and breathing out self-criticism. Or something else that is more appropriate for you at this moment. And as this body scan exercise is coming to an end, you can slowly open your eyes, stretch your body, bringing it slowly into movement, congratulating yourself for taking this time to bring your attention inwards, to care for yourself and your well-being, and to take some of this quality of attention into your activities of this day. And I hope to practice together soon again.